back to my channel. I am so glad you have made it here today. It is Molly with another baking video. So at the moment we're all trying to go shopping as infrequently as possible, and through this time I discovered making my own bread. It had been something I wanted to do for a while, but I'd never really had the time or the resources to do it. So I've started making my own bread, and I can easily say that I am completely reformed, and I cannot stand bought bread now. As a taste comparison, the quality feels so bad that we even bought a loaf of bread the other day and we didn't eat it. So I thought I would share with you my favourite recipe for making bread and share with you the process. It's so super easy, anyone can do it at home. It's not like you need any special equipment or anything like that. So I really thought this might be useful for some of you if you are stuck at home and maybe you've run out of some bread. So if you enjoy this video, please do give it a like, and if you enjoy my content and you enjoy my channel, please do subscribe. It would be great to have you as part of the family. I do lifestyle, mummy style, beauty style, baking, cleaning videos every Monday and Friday, and I would absolutely love it if you would come along and check out some of my videos. So with that all done, let's, without any further ado, get straight into baking some lovely fresh bread. So let's get into the video. And I have just got everything ready for you all to see, so you don't have to follow me around the kitchen watching me get all my ingredients out. So the first ingredient and the main ingredient is plain white flour, and I've got 500 grams of this in my nice little mixing bowl here. The other thing you need is a 7-gram sachet of yeast, or 7 grams of yeast, same thing. The next thing you need is 2 tablespoons of salt. I think it's 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of salt. I've just got some table salt here because we're not fancy around here. We just go to Aldi, and even though that's co-op. But anyway, we're not fancy around here. The other thing I have is 300 ml of warm water. It's really important that this water is actually warm, because otherwise the yeast doesn't activate properly because their enzymes can't work in the temperature, etc, etc, etc. So I am just going to mix this all up, show you the method, and we're going to get on with it. Right, so first of all I'm just adding my sachet of yeast. Then 2 teaspoons of salt. Whoops. Then I'm just gonna mix this all together. Then we need to make a well in the flour, yeast and salt to add the water to. So I did forget that you need 3 tablespoons of oil. There we go. Now I'm just going to add my water and gently fold. Personally I like to kind of fold the flour over the water, adding it bit by bit rather than all at once. just add some more. So as you can see, this is super simple to make with not very many ingredients. So now I'm just going to empty it out of the bowl onto the side, just so I can do some mixing a bit better. So as you can see, it's a bit sticky at the moment. So I am just going to dust it with some flour, just so it's a bit easier to mix. I'm just going to go in and shape it up into a nice ball now that we're feeling a bit more mixed. And I'm going to put it in this bowl here. So I have mixed my dough and I've popped it back in the bowl. Now I'm just going to cover it with some cling film. Right, so that's covered with cling film now, and now I just need to leave it to rise for a couple of hours and then I will be back. Hello! So I am back after letting my bread rise. Look at the difference in that, it's huge. So I could leave it a bit longer. The longer you leave it, the more airy and lovely it is, but it's like nearly 6 o'clock and I kind of want to stop filming for the day now. So it's perfectly ready enough, so I'm just going to show you how I prep it and I pop it in the oven and then I will show you after. So it smells so good, the smell of fresh bread. Lovely, lovely jubbly. To prep my bread for going into the oven, I'm first going to pop my oven on preheat because I don't feel like waiting around for that. So now we've popped the oven on at preheat, I'm just going to grab some flour and flour my work surface, and then I'm just going to knock the bread back very, very slightly and pop it straight into the tin. It's super easy. You don't want to do too much kneading at this point because my understanding is that's when you lose all the air and you get that solid ass loaf that if you've ever made bread before, you may possibly have had this issue, that it's just solid, it's rock basically. You've just, some kind of metamorphosis happened in the oven and you can't even get through it with the best bread knife you have, but you know, so anyway, we are going to knock it back a bit, so I'm going to get on and do that, then I will be right back. Just going to throw down some flour, and then this is the really satisfying bit. Look at that. So this pool here is all the starch grains forming, and that's exactly what you want, is those air bubbles and those air holes. That's exactly what you're looking for in your bread. Look at that, that's just gorgeous. It smells so good as well, and it's not even cooked. So I'm not going to be too rough about this. I'm just going to give it a quick fold either way, like so. And now I've just got my baking sheet here. I'm literally just going to place that in like so. I am sure there's much more technical ways of doing this, but I just prefer to do it like this. So please excuse the mess of just putting this straight on the flour. But I am then just going to dust a tiny bit of flour on top. And then I'm going to pop this straight in the oven to cook. And when I say cook, I mean bake. Hello, so I put my loaf in the oven and I'm just going to show you what it came out like. So this is how it came out. It smells so good and it just pops out of the tray super easily. It literally just fell out when I turned it upside down. So I'll show you what it looks like out of its baking tin. And that, my friends, is what the loaf of bread looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? It smells so good. So I have finished my bread. I'm just going to show you what it looks like here. It smells so good. So I popped it in the oven at 200 for about 30 minutes probably. You just want to make sure that it has this nice hard top, and I like to do it slightly longer than perhaps it might need, just so I know everything's lovely and cooked. And yeah, that is that. I'm very excited to dive in and cut the bread up and have some toast or some warm bread. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this video and it's given you some inspiration to do some baking or go bake your own bread, then please do give this video a thumbs up because my job is done today. Please do comment down below any other video ideas you might have for me, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. I will be back next Monday or Friday depending on when you are watching this video for another video, so it would be great to see you there again. Besides that, I hope you're all staying well, I hope you're all staying safe, sane, and yeah. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll speak to you all again very soon. Bye!